Right, so another post-chemo video. Had my third chemo last Friday, so a week ago today. I don't know where to start. It wasn't the best. It was quite bad actually. But before I get to that, I did have my first appointment with my hematologist since I've started chemotherapy. Um, that was actually quite good. They just checked my breathing, my heart, everything like that, because some of the drugs they give you can affect your lungs and do some damage, so they just make sure everything's alright, which seems fine. They checked all my lumps, so in my neck and under my arms, and everything's fine. The lumps have pretty much gone, as in she couldn't find them. Because I was getting the one big lump I had here previously, I was getting a bit of pain there. So I told her about it, so she went to check it and couldn't actually find the lump. So that's all good news, I guess. So it is going away. Touch wood. Got my PET scan booked in a couple of weeks. Just it was supposed to be in July, as far as I knew, but they've given it a month early. So don't know why, but I'm not questioning it. Just scan away, see what's going on there. But so yeah, that was all fine. I won't be seeing her again for another month, just for another checkup. But sorry. So yeah, I had my third chemo on Friday, and hands down, it was the worst one I've had so far. Again, I don't know where to start with it. Again, they found the wrong vein. They have to find veins in your hand that they can use to give you the drugs through, and they found the wrong vein. And every time they do that, it happened to me on my first one as well. And every time, like, your vein just swells up and just goes massive on your hand, and it's really painful. And they can't use that vein, so they couldn't find a good vein to use. So I told them just use the same one that I had used last time, which, looking back now, wasn't a good idea. But at the time, I just wanted it to get it over and done with. I was sick of them poking around for veins, so I told them just use the same one, which they did. And there's that one drug I talk about all the time, which your veins don't like. It's the dacarbazine, I think it's called. And as soon, it's the one I say feels like acid burning you. And as soon as they started putting that in this time, I had the worst pain I have ever felt. I thought it might just come and go, because usually that's what it does. It's temporary, it comes for a few seconds and then it goes. But it wouldn't go. So I had to call the nurse over and tell her, like, look, this is hurting way too much for me. There's no way I can sit here for an hour taking this in my arm. So they had to basically dilute the drugs a bit and slow it down, so it's going into my system a bit slower, which effectively meant I was there a bit longer, but it helped reduce the pain. But that was really horrible. And then when I got home, I was okay-ish. Same symptoms again. Or effects. Sorry. Just nausea. That was really bad. Almost threw up. Stopped myself. It's a personal battle I have with myself. I refuse to throw up because I see that as cancer is winning, so I try and keep it in. I know most people probably do vomit from it, but I'm trying not to. I haven't puked so far, fingers crossed. But what else? The mouth soreness was there, the tiredness, the achiness. The effects, sorry, I keep saying symptoms. The effects have all been the same, just a lot worse. I've really felt bad this week. Like, horrible. It's been so bad, I've not wanted to talk to anyone or see anyone. I've just literally been laying there doing nothing. I went to see a friend the other day, actually, and driving back, I even started getting blood in my nose and stuff. That was a bit random. But I don't know if that's anything related. But it's been quite bad. The worst effect I've felt is my hand, the hand that they administered the chemo through. My right hand, because they used the same vein twice, I think it's just had a really bad effect, and the vein is just not happy. And literally the whole arm has been paining from top to bottom. The vein runs all the way through straight to your chest, I think. So that whole section's been hurting, and the hand is so bad. I can't use my hand for anything. like I'm literally about to go to the hospital in the next couple of minutes to get it checked out. I called them this morning and they said to come and check it out. I mean, the pain was so bad. I didn't sleep at all last night. I've been up the whole night. I've tried heat packs and everything. Nothing works. This might sound a bit like I'm moaning. I try not to moan, but it's something I think I should tell you guys. It's just been really bad. I mean, I get frustrated. I got so angry at one point, I punched a wall. That didn't help. Made my hand hurt a lot more. Kept getting angry, kept punching random things. I went for softer targets after I started punching my bed and the sofa and whatnot. But it's been quite frustrating because it just hurt so bad. I mean, at times I just felt like screaming. That's how much it hurt. And I know people say, oh, it's physical pain. I mean, I'm not one to moan about physical pain, but I've never felt pain like this in my life. I mean, I've had surgery and whatnot, and I've not felt pain like this. I don't know how to describe the pain to you guys unless you actually feel it. It's like a pain deep inside your arm. Like it's not just on the surface. It's like deep inside, and it feels like something's burning you and ripping through you from inside. And it's just I don't know how to explain it. It's horrible. That's been going on a few days now. Last night was really bad, so I thought today I'll get it checked out. Only because my family bugged me to, otherwise I can't really be bothered. I did call them. They said it is most likely just because of the drugs administered. It's probably not anything serious, but sometimes chemo can leak into your tissue and cause long-term damage, so it's best to just get it checked out and not take the risk, really. What else did I don't really want to moan too much. That's been the worst of it. Again, like I said in the last video, there's two parts to it. When you're going through chemotherapy, it's hard to explain to people. It's physical and it's mental. The physical, I've been able to deal with the physical quite well, I think. I haven't moaned too much, hopefully. It's just the hand and the arm pains really got to me today. But it's more the mental side of things. And I mean, what you have to understand is, someone who gets diagnosed with cancer and starts chemotherapy, their life changes like that. In an instant, your life, everything in your life is changed, probably for good. Whereas everyone else around you, they support you and they care and all of that, but their lives go on and their lives stay the same. So in that sense, you're kind of on your own, because, I mean, people do obviously give me a lot of support and I appreciate it, but a lot of the time I don't want to hear anything. Like, not in a rude way, but as in, people always say, oh, why don't you try doing this, why don't you do this, maybe you'll feel better. Maybe I will, but you don't know how I'm feeling at the moment, so it's difficult. I don't want to have a go at anyone, because I do appreciate the support, but it is difficult. I don't know, I think I've just realised, like, everyone says cancer is a battle, and I think I'm seeing it now. It really is. I mean, my first 2 chemos weren't so bad. I knew it was going to get worse, but I thought I can deal with this. But it's getting a lot harder. I mean, usually by this time I feel quite good. I still feel like crap, so I'm dreading it. It's reached a point where certain things just make me sick. I mean, the smell of the hospital, the smell of the drugs, certain foods, it just makes me feel sick, like physically sick in my stomach. And it's reached a point where I'm just not looking forward to the next chemo. Like, I don't want to do it. Obviously I'm going to have to, but I just really don't want to. I mean, just the thought of it, just something doesn't feel right to me. But yeah, the only reason I'm saying all this, I'm not trying to moan, I just think it is important to get it out there. I mean, I was told a lot of the time I don't speak about how I'm actually feeling, I just speak about what's physically happening to me. That's just how I am. I'm quite a reserved person. I don't like to moan. I'd rather just get on with it. But I do appreciate all the feedback. I'm not feeling great. That's all I can say. It's not something I'd wish upon anyone. But then, yeah, I guess it gets worse before it gets better, and I have faith in that. Before I do go, I have gotten rid of the beard. As much as I didn't want to, I've trimmed the hair's all gone, beard's gone. It's only because it was all falling out, and I just thought I might as well get rid of it. It's still falling out, believe it or not. I think I will reach a point where I'm completely bald, but we'll get to that when we do cross that bridge when you get there. But I don't know, I kind of miss this look, because I used to look like this when I was younger, and I do kind of look younger now. But it's not so bad. Again, it's just another one of the physical effects, which I'm not too bothered about. It's just, it is a mental game, and you have to keep strong, I guess. But yeah, just gonna go to the hospital now to get my arm checked out. Hopefully it's nothing serious. And yeah, again, any feedback is appreciated. My sister and cousin again are still doing that skydive. It is in August. If I remember correct, my sister has hit her target, my cousin still hasn't, so please help if you can. I'm going to put the donation links below. And yeah, again, I appreciate all the support I've been getting, and just cracking on, get a few more chemos under my belt, and hopefully see the light at the end of the tunnel.